Hey guys, welcome to Perfect Body. Um, I've actually had to make this video quite a few times to, because I'm not really good with this cam stuff, so it's kind of hard to, get it up on the computer. So what can I say? This is the video on anabolic steroids. What everybody's been asking me about, yes, this is the video. We're actually gonna make this a part one video. I can't really, make it very long because, man, I talk forever and videos end up taking forever to load on the computer. So I'm gonna actually make this approximately 7 minutes long. So I'll try to fit in as much information as I can, and I'll make the second part of it. And actually, while I'm making the second part of it, I'd like for you guys to message me stuff I can maybe put in the second part of the video because I'm not gonna really get to go through the second part of the video today. Um, so it'd be really helpful if you guys can help me out with that. As of that, now let's talk about anabolic and androgenic steroids. Anabolic steroids are more likely to bulk. They're for the bulking, the water retention, the getting you big. That's what people want, to get big, right? Then you got your androgenic steroids, which more likely thicken the tissue, the skeletal tissue, make you more ripped, stuff like that. Then you got something also called corticosteroids. I actually had a friend previously that asked me, "Oh, Matt, these steroids, are making me all hormonal and stuff." And I was like, "Corticosteroids, I was like, "What kind of steroids are they?" And he's like, "Oh, my doctor prescribed them for, my back." I'm not gonna mention his name because I know if he sees this video, he's probably gonna know who he is. Um, they actually don't make you hormonal. They're corticosteroids because the fact is they're steroids that are made specifically for health problems, as of eczema and stuff like that, back problems, kidney problems, stuff like that. My dad actually has corticosteroids for his back, so. And then, um, so let's go over the anabolic steroids. We got Decabol, Anadrol, Dianabol, Trenibol, and then you got something called testosterone, which is more likely just testosterone. It's an extra part of testosterone. You got natural steroids, which are like HGH, human growth hormone, which you probably heard of. Then you got androgenic steroids like Winstrol, Primobolan, Equipoise, um, stuff like that. Those are more likely for ripping, gaining strength. Baseball players more likely take them. Barry Bonds took androgenic steroids. I believe he took Primobolan, which is the androgenic steroid. Uh, those are more likely to get you, more ripped and more strong and stuff like that. Then you have something called stacking. Now, stacking is more like mixing the steroids to get different results. So you got your anabolic steroids, which are, let's say, for example, I stack Trenibol with testosterone. Now, testosterone, what that does is testosterone, like they say, when you get off steroids, you get either fat or you lose a lot of your muscle. Now, your first cycle, you're more likely to lose a lot of your muscle if you don't take testosterone. Testosterone will keep that muscle. You need testosterone to build muscle no matter what. Because the fact is, when you take steroids, this is what young teenagers usually do when they take steroids, which not a good idea because when you're a young teenager, this is for all young teenagers that take steroids, it will stunt your growth because you're not fully grown yet. It will stunt your growth. There's more likely you're not going to be able to gain muscle in the future. So be careful with that. But you got your Trenibol, let's say Trenibol and testosterone, okay, yeah, you're keeping a lot of the muscle after your Trenibol cycle. So testosterone always was something. I'm not like I said this before, I believe, but I don't know. I made so many videos, so I don't know if I said this, but I'm not saying to take steroids, but I'm also not saying to not take steroids. You take steroids at your own risk. This video is more likely for information on how to take them and what they're about. But other than that, my personal opinion, not take them. Definitely not take them unless you're going to try to go for a bodybuilding career or something in sports. If you're trying to become the best in something, go for it. But that's on your own risk. Your consequences are your consequences. I'm here to exploit my knowledge. So, as of that, then you got your androgenic steroids, which are like Winstrol and Primobolan. And like I said, they're things to make you more ripped, Winstrol is is actually the ripping steroid. It's more like frying oil. Honestly, it's made of frying oil. When you insert it in your body, injection wise, it burns up your body. Literally, it burns it up. Like right when you put it in, it feels like fire. Um, which I've heard from like my friends and stuff that use it. Uh, and as of that, steroids are being in nutrition shops and working in them and stuff, and seeing my friends take them and seeing these people that come in, yeah, it does. It ruins lives. It messes with their head. They gain disorders, bipolarity disorders, depression, stuff like that. It does. It does. And I mean, if you're gonna take steroids, go for the big time. Go for it all. Keep your mentality. Don't lose your mind. Because if you lose your mind, you're gonna lose yourself, and you're not gonna be able to think. You're just gonna lose it all. You're gonna start losing family, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends for those women that take steroids, stuff like that. You're gonna mess up your life. Now, that's my personal opinion. Everybody has their own different kind of body type. Everybody has their own different kind of mentality. So, as of that. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my first part of my video. I can't really say much more. I'll make another video, but I'll actually in my next video I'll actually explain more in depth on how to take them and more in depth on what they can do to your body. Okay, so like the video, comment on the video, like my page, and hope I was a big help. So thank you, and just ask questions. All right, bye.